Everything around women encourages them to put off marriage and children so that they can have some fun and get it out of their system. Music, television shows, magazines, articles, videos, all of these mediums tell women that getting married young is demeaning and oppressive. Women like Amy Horton also bought into this lie. She wanted to live the bachelor life, meet the man of her dreams in her 30s, have a family, and live happily ever after, all while keeping everyone updated about the hookups and drama she's always involved in. But then reality hit. And now, at nearly 40 years old, Miss Horton is confused as to why she can't find a man. This is not the way she planned it. Scores of high-quality men are supposed to be chasing her, courting her, offering their hand in marriage. There's just one small problem. Men aren't following the script. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not committing to a woman who's hooked up with dozens of guys, who's finally realized her worth and now regrets the many mistakes she made with the many men in her past. Amy Horton's about to have a rude awakening, and it is not going to be pretty. So let's take a look at an article Miss Horton wrote about her rude awakening. It's entitled, quote, "I've gotten blown off by men so much lately that I'm literally questioning everything. The dating scene is getting worse and worse," she says. "If I had known a few years ago that things would deteriorate to this level, I would have found me a good man and locked him down. I had no idea that Tinder would come about and swiftly create the demise of good old-fashioned romance. I hate this new dating world I live in," she says. "I want nothing more than to destroy all dating apps and the awful way they've ruined actual interactions." When she says things would deteriorate, she's actually talking about herself. Now, she certainly doesn't realize she's talking about herself, because surely she's every bit as attractive now at 38 as she was at 18. So the fact that she doesn't have as many options has nothing to do with her deterioration. Oh no, it's the dating market that's deteriorated. Even though the wall comes fast for women and their attraction drops precipitously, they are always the very last to know or acknowledge that they have indeed hit the wall. Amy Horton has no idea that Father Time is now collecting his debt for having given her absolute power over men for the better part of a decade. And she won't figure this out until a guy tells her, "I've never dated an older woman before." That is when it's going to hit her like a ton of bricks, and that will be a rude awakening. So she's saying that because of the deterioration of the dating market, there aren't as many good guys out there. But what she fails to realize is that there aren't as many good guys available to her. And her blindness to her own decline in value makes her think that there aren't as many good guys around. This statement literally says, "Where have all the good men gone?" Which, of course, is the calling card of a woman who's been passed around for an extended period of time. She says that Tinder has diminished good old-fashioned romance and that she hates this new dating world, which is actually kind of funny because she is actually on Tinder and has been for a while. Women cannot expect good old-fashioned romance if they're on dating apps. Ladies, if you want old-fashioned romance, then delete all of your apps and make yourself more approachable in the real world. You know, being kind instead of irritable, looking men in the eye instead of looking at your phone, dressing like a feminine woman instead of a 17-year-old hipster computer hacker. Girls are always confused as to why men don't approach as much as they used to.